Greetings and welcome to the Light of Libra Tarot. I'm Harmony and I'm here to deliver messages for Libra and for anyone with significant or highly aspected Libra placements in their chart. Just a quick intro while I shuffle and lay out the cards. The channel is specifically geared towards, or at least at the moment it is, geared towards messages for, look at that, the stars at the bottom. Geared towards messages that help Libras who are wanting to focus on their creative pursuits. You know, we all know that Libra is the Empress amongst other cards and energies that we represent, like Queen of Swords and so on and so forth. But as a Libra myself, and a very, creatively focused one, I find that when watching tarot that I find myself wanting to hear or wishing that there was more in-depth breakdowns of career, or, not even just career, because there are a lot of, readers, amazing readers that focus on career readings, but I wanted to provide messages for specific guidance from Spirit regarding how we should maybe approach certain projects that we're working on. Because Libras are kind of viewed as, the Jack and Jackies of all trades. We're usually very good at a lot of things, fashion and art and all of those Venusian, qualities that just allow the world to be just so much more beautiful with our presence. I mean, Libras, if y'all are here, y'all already know that's what we do. We beautify this world. So, but oftentimes we get sidetracked due to typically relationships. And if anyone's been watching tarot for the last few years, you all know that we have been kind of, going through some stuff, a lot of distracting energies, or, issues with relationships, or just things that, in my opinion, pulled us off of our path. So I'd like for the channel to hopefully provide inspiration for us to not get sidetracked. Okay, so I am using the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed, and also the Everyday Tarot, and the Animal Spirit Oracle, also by Colette Baron Reed. And the first card out is the Four of Fire, or the Four of Wands. So for me, I feel that this is a great way to start, as far as a message, again, that is geared towards creative guidance, anything to help us Libras to hone in and focus on anything that we may be not so sure on regarding career or projects, or just any type of creative expression for well-being, hobbies, whatever we're into, which is usually a lot of stuff. Opening the reading with the Four of Wands, I believe obviously is a great foundation. This is the, Four of Wands card, where you have all four pillars. It's the 1111 card. It's just saying that the foundation is set. It's already there. Possibly any projects that we're already thinking about, and I'll say we sometimes, because I'm a Libra too. Any ideas or projects that we've been pondering on, they may already have a foundation laid. So we can start there by saying, all right, here's the foundation. It's a good way to begin or start the process of completing something that you've already set into motion. So I view that to be a very positive opening to this type of message. And before I even move on to the next card, with a general overview of the card, something I noticed, I didn't notice it right away, but once I looked in a little closer, I noticed that each of the cards has an image, a being that has wings. All four are winged creatures. So we have the Four of Wands with this fairy, this fae. She's sitting on a rock with her flute and four lanterns above her head, and she has these very distinct butterfly shaped wings. moving on from the Four of Wands, we have the Page of Earth, and we have a Fae boy here who also has very large, distinct wings, and he's holding his staff. It looks to have maybe a coin type metal tip. And he has the branches in his head, like the antlers, very earthy. It's giving the earth sign Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus vibes. I really do love this deck. It's just so beautifully illustrated. Yeah, I really love this particular deck. But yeah, so moving from the Four of Wands to the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Earth, I think it's a great transition to say, hey, so there's a foundation laid. This speaks to the newer beginnings of any type of project or anything related to career. It indicates a solid foundation for the potential of whatever it is that you may have been on the fence about or pondering. It's another confirmation of, all right, foundation is there, let's go. Whatever you've been thinking about, you have the tools you need. So let's continue building from that idea. And it's just a good indicator of anything related to career, money, education, school, anything in that sector of practical earth matters that you may be thinking about. It's a good sign here to say, hey, green light, keep going in that direction. You have the tools that you need to get this idea into motion. So from the Page of Earth, or Page of Pentacles, we go to the Eight of Pentacles, and that's the work card. That's the get it done card. It's a great transition to say, yes, forward trajectory. Everything that was laid out, the foundation that you had, the idea of whatever it is you are, considering or pondering about, get to work. It's, and even on this card, there's, I don't know if you can see, it's a really small little fairy that's on the left side of this cello. It's either a very, zoomed in violin or a cello, but on the cello is a tiny little sprite, and he has wings too. So I'm like, oh, this is so cute. So yes, Eight of Pentacles, get to work, basically. Get it going. You can see the progression with how the cards came out. So and then we get to this Five of Air. We have a winged woman with the doves flying around and her arms extended, and this ballet pose. It's a very sweet way of depicting the Five of Swords, because we already know, a lot of us know, that the original illustration is a little more nefarious, I guess you could say. But in this instance, because we're talking about creative pursuits and the focus is on us, this is my intention to channel with that, with that vantage point of the messages. What this is coming through to me as is self-sabotage or being in conflict with oneself. So we have all this, beautiful foundation that's laid prior to getting to this point, and then there's what I would say would be an indication of self-doubt, self-sabotage with the Five of Swords. So really important to stay the course and hold on to that foundation that's already been set. It's solid. It's just like, you got the 1111 card, you got the Page of Pentacles, and then you go all the way to the 8. It's like what you have, what you were thinking about, it's already established. And of course, right above, we see that at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's just Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energies here. That little seed of doubt with that Five of Air, that's the issue that could throw us off, and that's what we want to avoid. It's almost like a test that pops in. It's like, are you sure? Or I don't know, maybe, that self-doubt and that inner battle that we have with the ideas that we're often trying to get off the ground. It happens, we're overthinkers a lot of times. So, this particular spread with the Good Tarot definitely says to me the foundation is laid. You've done the work, you have the idea, you have the tools. Do not stress. So, moving on to the clarifiers that I used with the Everyday Tarot, um, the Hangman and the Six of Wands came out together. They were stuck together, actually. I didn't realize it immediately until I started flipping everything over. So for me, those two cards clarified the Four of Fire or the Four of Wands. Hangman kind of, to me, piggybacks off of the Five of Air, which is when that self-doubt comes in, you may get into analysis paralysis state of mind, like, where do I go? Is this the right direction? I'm not totally sure about this foundation. Again, the Four of Fire, which is what it's clarifying. So it's the complete opposite, basically. Like, there's just solid, obvious, idea that's there, and then we are all second guessing ourselves. So for me, that's just another warning of, don't allow for this to happen. We're good. Everything is already laid out. Keep pushing forward. And it's followed up with the Six of Wands, which is exactly that. Like, you're gonna trip yourself up a little bit, but it's gonna be victorious at the end of the day. Don't worry. It is a actual, authentically solid foundation. It's not, it's not wishful thinking. The tools are there. It is real. It's not rose-colored glasses. So we move on from the Six of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. We already know what that is. That is just basically everything that you've ever wanted with finances and business and family, and it is the ultimate. It's one of my favorite cards, and I'm sure a lot of other people's favorite cards too, representing that achievement, legacy, and with career, since that is the focus of the reading. It's a beautiful testament to the rewards of everything that you've done above, with the page to the 8, the overall energy of the 9 of Pentacles, and then here we go to the 10. There is a beautiful flow of cards here that are extremely solid and optimistic and speak to forward movement as far as how each of these cards have been clarified. So there's the 10 of Pentacles, and that was clarifying the page. And next we move on to the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, happy home and family, and all of your dreams wrapped up in this card. This one is clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. So, and then to have both of the 10s coming out, side by side, it was just amazing. So, all of that hard work from the 8 of Pentacles leading to the 10 of Cups. That's just, it pretty much speaks for itself. Just keep going. Keep whatever it is you're working on. Whatever you've already set into motion, stay the course. And then those clarifiers for the Everyday Tarot end with the Emperor, clarifying the 5 of Air. So, and I can kind of see the correlation of the inner conflict that you may have. There may be an issue of just having control issues. When you have the Emperor, we think of Aries and sometimes Capricorn. Some people think of Capricorn, but any authoritative figure, whatever our mental is, we're trying to, be the king of our castle, and that's what king and queen of our castle. That's what we should be. We're governing our minds and our willpower to achieve exactly what we set out to do. But again, we don't want to self-sabotage. So that 5 of Air being clarified by the Emperor speaks to just being able to govern your mind in a responsible, non-emotional way. It's just very decisive. Get it done. This is what we're doing. This is how it's going to get done. So I believe it's a great way to clarify the, potential self-sabotage and self-doubt, to have the Emperor step in and say, no, we got this. I know how to, rule my kingdom, run this ship I think it's great. And that particular clarifying spread, the overall energy that was underneath the deck was the Ace of Swords that you can see right above. Again, more clarity. It's like, this is what's happening. Let's go. It's go time. We're clear on the direction. And it definitely reinforces the cards that we're looking at now, with just so much earth and just foundation, victory, achievement. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's just, the Ace of Swords. It's just a very definitively positive reading and energy that says, keep going. Everything is lined up for success. So just stay the course. And that little blip of self-doubt, self-sabotage, we all have it. It's okay to have those moments, but we're going to push through, because everything here looks amazing. So to finish off the reading, I'll pull a few cards from Colette Baron Reed's Animal Spirit Oracle. Bottom of the deck, we have the Grasshopper Spirit that popped out. And of course, another beautiful deck. I'm a big animal lover, so this is one of the first decks that I ever purchased when I saw it online. I was like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. Gotta have that, must have. So shuffling through this deck to see what messages will come out from the animal spirit to top off a very beautiful reading regarding messages for projects, career, just personal creative pursuits. Again, speaking to the creative empress aspect of Libra. That is my particular focus. Spider spirit. That's one of my favorites. In this deck, I do like that card. I think it's what does it say? Weave your dreams into reality, I believe. I gotta double check what that says. But yeah, yes. Again, the goal for these readings are, to tap into purpose beyond just relationships or any type of drama that's going on. Because again, there's been a lot of negative energy seemingly coming to Libras over the last couple of years. So, just however I can be of service to encourage us to stay on track, stay focused, and not have any distracting, tests pull us off of our game, because, the world needs us. I mean, we're Libras. We make this place beautiful and balanced and, fair and just truthful and honest. So, we got to be all right, Let's see, bottom of the deck, that's the Lizard Spirit. Number 38, which equals 11. And here we go. Grasshopper Spirit came out. We started out with that one under the deck, and that's the one that made it out. So Grasshopper Spirit, number 30. And it says, take a leap of faith. Now, perfect, right? I mean, here we are. It's the whole reading is like, listen, go time. Hit the gas. Everything you need is here. You have all of the material, items and resources that you need. You have the willpower to get the work done. The 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, wish fulfillment. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And we end with the Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. And even at the bottom of the deck was Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. So that paired with the Ace of Swords, it really is just a no-brainer reading. And, I really hope that it has inspired you to, feel positive about whatever you may be pondering about. I know how we are. We can vacillate and wonder, oh, am I going in the right direction? And I have so many options. And, whatever it is you are thinking about as you are listening to this message, this is your confirmation that says, yes, go forward. It is ready to go. It's all laid out. Let's get it. Oh, and pardon the notifications. I got some messages popping up right now in the background. So, but yes, Libras. This was a beautiful reading, and I hope you thought so as well. I hope that you feel inspired and encouraged to move forward with whatever you've been, laying out. And let's continue to stay focused and avoid the distractions. The circumstances, the people. I know it's been heavy for a lot of us, myself included. So, however we can continue to encourage each other, it's a beautiful thing. I'm so thankful for the tarot community that has guided me through some really heavy times. Really, the heaviest times I've honestly ever dealt with in my entire life. Tarot readers, these amazing people have been such guiding lights for me. So, my goal is to return the favor and contribute my part as best I can to others, and to continue to be inspired by each of you. So, with that, I hope you again enjoyed the messages, and I look forward to bringing more to you regularly here at the Light of Libra Tarot. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.